I got lost, but don't worry. I'm not worried. Why are you worried? Are you worried? Are you? Not me. You? What about you? If you let yourself get lost and enjoy it, things might just work out exactly the way you need them to. Lately, I feel like you've been looking for karma. You want people to get their karma. You want justice. And you're also really open to facing your karma. And why not? It's not like you did it with bad intentions. Ever. If it hurt anyone, it was a mistake. It's not an excuse. Just a fact. So what now? Yeah, justice for things that have hurt you. Really just swimming into the unknown. Being completely fine with being lost. Being completely fine with being confused because you know, no matter what, how the story ends. That white rabbit is your overthinking. Running, rushing to go get it, go find it. Chasing that high. Once you stop running, keep your curiosity. Quit the overthinking. Truly allow yourself to not know. I think there's so much healing that happens that your overthinking takes a back seat because you let go of stuff you've been holding on to for a very long time. People think you've already let go of it, but you haven't yet. But you're getting there. And in October, you find your way. So get lost. Get as lost as you possibly can. And instead of chasing that rabbit, make it your pet. Don't get scared. The only thing frightening is the idea that maybe you don't have a fate, but you do. So remember that. There's a plan. And sometimes the plan requires you not knowing, not rushing, and just walking through Wonderland and trusting your fate. And this is one of those months. So just be Alice. Eat the thing, drink the thing, walk through the doors. And watch everything. Learn, adapt, observe. Just don't get scared. Don't cry too much. I love you. Hi Aquarius, welcome to the second part of your reading. I know everyone is like tripping over the Gali costume, but every year, I don't know how you guys do it, but your costume ends up being my favorite. Every year. It's your vibe, man. Your vibe is so, man, there is no better energy for Alice. And it ties in so beautifully with the reading. Check it out. That Queen of Swords tells you everything you need to know. It's been tough, baby. But look at how it's made you shine. Yeah, it's been hard. You have stumbled, not fallen. And sometimes the stumble is worse than the fall, because you're left with this feeling as if you had fallen, but you haven't. And it makes you testy. It makes you a bit cautious, because now you know how it almost feels. But you need to shake yourself out of these fears and get back to that wonderment that is your nature. Sure, trauma brings you lessons and it becomes learned behavior. And there is, of course, a very, very important purpose for that. But at the same time, if you focus instead of if you focus on what it has taught you and how strong it has made you, excuse me, instead of on what exactly happened, and October will help you. It doesn't start for a few days still, but in about 3 days, you start to feel that Queen of Swords energy really strong. You feel like you're back. You feel like you have that beautiful mix of the Empress and the Six of Cups and child wonderment. You feel like you have said enough and done enough and worked hard and been vulnerable enough that it's brought you back to yourself. The core of an Aquarius is very pure. Yeah. So, excuse me. When you go through your death rebirth cycles, as we all do, you inevitably find yourself back at the source. For a lot of you, this death rebirth cycle hasn't happened before, and you've been getting dragged through it. And for some of you, this is your second time around. And the circumstances may be different this time around, but there is one thing in common. There was a need for justice, and there is still a need for justice. But this time, there is an active energy on your part about it. You, Ace of Swords, want to communicate Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles about this pain. You want to put it in your work, in your art, in the culture. You want to talk about it. You want to express through it. But it's very hard to do that if you don't first abandon to it and let yourself walk through it. You have to give into it and acknowledge that it happened, or acknowledge whatever it is, before you can use it constructively. And to be able to do that, you have to have a certain level of abandon and faith that the path you're walking down isn't beset by, beasts and danger, but just wonder. Strange, perhaps, but not dangerous. Much like you. Strange. For sure. Certainly not dangerous. Lovely, in fact. And I think that's why your costume is always so lovely. And my particular taste is that I like that. I like that aesthetic the best. And it really is, it suits you so well. So even though you are cutting away from things you may have been hanging on to, this is deep emotional stuff. This is not relationship stuff. This is not about somebody else. This is all about you. You're doing something with it. You feel good within the work that you produce now, so keep making the work. Keep winning. Even if the stepping stones that take you there are the losses of the past that you may have one time or another been embarrassed about, it doesn't matter. The truth is, everybody in Wonderland loves Alice. They were so bored before she got there. All right. All the links are below, fam. Personal readings, recorded readings, one-on-one readings. In the extendeds, we'll go through and clarify each card. It's super fun. You can have that instantly, or you can watch it on Vimeo. Those links are below as well. And if you like daily horoscopes, you can check out our Instagram, where every day we do a quiet time where we look at what the planets are doing and how it affects your sign. Okay, I love you. I'll see you in the extended right now.